So regardless of what anybody has to say, no matter what the people on the sideline are saying about you, whether they feel like they can do something better than you or whatever, you're doing it. They're on the sideline because they're doing nothing. So why are you going to let people on the sideline discourage you? Why are you going to let people on the sideline make you quit? Why are you going to let the opposition on the sideline stop you from attaining the things that you want to do?
Hold up. Hey, yo, Tama Beats, let's get him something new to ride to. Welcome to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. So take a seat and listen. Listen to the practical words, encouraging words that are here to help you get over the hump in your life, cause you are in pursuit of your passion. Yeah, I see you, and I present to ya the Pursuit of Passion with K. Noel.
Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. You gotta have it, you gotta have it. Yeah, pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. Yeah, you gotta have it.
What's going on, fam? This is your boy, K. Noel. I'm back with another episode. Hey, we're going down to the last 2 or 3 episodes. We're down to the wire now. I know I took another hiatus, but I had to focus on these classes, man. It was very important that I focus on them classes because, man, I kid you not, I was in a fight with this class. So I had to get the best of it because at one point it was getting the best of me. So it is what it is. Your boy came out with an A. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was expecting a B, but any day I'll take that A. So, and that is actually what I want to talk about this episode. So, I just want to catch you all up. What's been going on with y'all? So, y'all be sure to hit me up. If you haven't already, I need you to join my texting community. So be sure to text Relentless to 404-962-0730. Text Relentless to that number to join my texting community, to get updates on what I got going on, to get motivational texts and stuff, all kind of stuff. And as I progress more, I'm going to be updating y'all more on other stuff that's going on. So in the meantime, what I really wanted to talk to you all about is you are not destined to lose. So to give you all a little backdrop, I was taking algebra, and I kid you not, if algebra, I love math, and that's what's so crazy. But this particular class was kicking my behind. I went into my midterms, and your boy failed. I failed. I'm not gonna always say that I'm winning and I'm doing this, but that is what I want you all to understand when it comes to being relentless. You will take some losses, you will take some experiences, but the key is what are you gonna do when you take those losses, when you have those different experiences? What are you gonna do after that? And that's why I want you to understand that you're not destined to lose. And see, what I had to do was I had to make some adjustments for myself. I had to make some turnarounds and reassess some things. I had to look at how I was studying. How was I preparing for each quiz? How was I preparing for the class? What was I doing that could help me to understand more? And see, that's the problem that some of us do in life. We allow different blows to cause us to have setbacks. And setbacks are okay. But the problem is with these setbacks is when we have these setbacks and we sit back too long. And that's what I want you to understand. Don't let your setback become a sitback. I know a lot of people like kickbacks and stuff, but a lot of us, we don't realize it and we won't admit it, but we like sitbacks too, where we're not trying to develop ourselves. We're not trying to look at the areas where we took losses at and see what can I do better to take a different approach about this? What can I do to be relentless? And to understand this, you have to understand to have that relentless mindset. You have to be able to push forward past how you feel at the current moment. Because we're always going to have those downtimes. We're always going to have those weak moments. We're always going to have those moments where we feel discouraged. And do you have to take a moment to yourself? Absolutely. Do what you must, but the key is don't stay in that moment. So I kid you not, through this algebra class, I went through all kind of emotions. But nevertheless, no matter what happened, I still learned to, okay, I faced this battle, but now I gotta make this adjustment. So what I did, I realized, okay, well, this is what I was doing. Maybe I need to change the way I'm studying a bit. I changed my approach because, see, a lot of us in life, we're taking the wrong approach to life. And that's where you have to be careful of the things that you're speaking. You have to be careful on how you're looking at life. You're not born to lose. See, a lot of us, we're so accustomed to losing. We're so accustomed to being treated certain kind of ways that we get used to this, and we feel like this is the only way that life is going to be. This is the only thing, and I have to take this, and this is what I have to accept because this is just life for me. And the key is you don't have to accept this. You don't have to accept the way people treat you. You don't have to accept being treated last. You are first. Accept being first. Accept being the best. Accept having the best for yourself. Accept having the best for your life, for your family. Speak those things. We've talked about affirmations. Speak those affirmations in your life. When you wake up, you speak those positive things. Because see, the day before we may have took an L, but that doesn't mean you have to sit there and continue in that L. You don't have to sit there in that place that you're in, because no matter what you're gonna do, time is gonna keep going. So what are you gonna do with that time that you have? Are you gonna sit there and say, woe is me? Are you gonna sit there and take these losses, or are you gonna get up and thrive forward? It's all about thriving forward. It's all about moving forward. But it's up to you to make that decision on what you're gonna do. You're facing two roads right now. You're at a split road. You have purpose and you have the opposition. Or what I like to call it in my book, Be Relentless, the resistance. The resistance is always gonna be there when you're on the journey to greater things. When you're trying to do better, the resistance is always going to be there. What is the resistance? The resistance is what's trying to stretch you. The resistance sometimes try to keep you back. But it is up to you to determine how you're going to allow the resistance to be in your life. The resistance is either going to be something that's going to hold you back, or it's going to be something that's going to help you grow. So it's up to you how you view these things. And that's the problem sometimes. We look at the life challenges in a negative aspect. We look at the things that's challenging us and feel like that it's holding us back. But what can we learn from these moments? Take a moment, sit back for a second. Not sit back for a moment. Sit back for a second. A matter of fact, don't even sit back, just take a step back. Because sometimes when you're in the midst of what's going on, you can't see everything that you need to see. So take a few steps back so that you can see everything that is going on that you need to learn. This situation is happening because there's something in this that you need to learn. There's a lesson in this that you need to learn, that you need to see. So in order to learn the lesson, you have to see it clearly. In order to manifest victory, you have to learn the different steps that you need to take. Because in those lessons, it's directing you. It's giving you the written manifestation that you need to do. It's giving you the dialogue of what's next. You need to take these steps. You need to try this. You need to do this. You tried this before and it didn't work. See, when you're dealing with keys, On my job, I have a lot of keys. And see, if I'm not using that right key, it will not let me in the door. And see, that's the problem. A lot of you are using the wrong mindset. You're using the wrong key to try to get through the next phase of your life. And as long as you're using that same mindset, aka key, you will never get through that door. So look at it. What key do you need to be using? What mindset do I need to change? Worrying about the problem isn't going to solve anything. What solutions is the lesson trying to teach you? And see, the problem, like I said before, you're not destined to lose. You're destined to win. At the end of the road, you already have that win there. But the thing is, what are you going to do with it? Where are you going to go? When are you going to take the time to learn that the path that you're on, you're destined to win? It may not look like it right now, and sometimes it never looks like we're about to win. It sometimes looks like we're losing. It sometimes looks like we're facing defeat because it seems like everything around us is crashing. But when you know that you're destined to win, you're not letting anything stop you. When you understand the fact that I am destined to win, even when it looks like I'm losing, I am not letting that discourage me. Yes, it may frustrate me for a minute. Yes, it may discourage me just for a moment. But best believe I'm going to get back up and I'm going to go even harder. And that's the problem. A lot of you aren't going hard enough. You're so used to things being easy, and it's not going to always be easy. So get out of the mindset that life is supposed to be easy. Life is not going to be easy. Life does not play fair. So stop trying to play fair with life. Because as long as you're trying to play fair with life, as long as you're trying to slap box when it's trying to fist box with you, you're going to keep losing. Ball up your fist and get in the fight. Stop taking all of these slaps in the face. Stop taking all of these punches in the face. And what I mean by these slaps and these punches that you're taking, it's your mindset. It's the woe is me. This is what I deserve. I can never amount to something greater than this. And a lot of you know that you're destined for something greater. But in order to get to the greater things, you have to take greater steps. You have to make greater changes. Where you are right now isn't big enough. In order to make changes in your life, you have to do some big things. And what I mean by big things, I'm not saying you gotta do like some of the people we see on TV. I'm saying the big things right now in your life is changes, some things that you have never done before, the things that makes you feel uncomfortable. When you start doing those uncomfortable things, then you'll start seeing the changes in your life. You'll start seeing the ship turn. You'll start turning the direction, because that is what the lessons in life is trying to teach you. It is teaching you which way you need to go. So pay attention to what life is trying to teach you. We get so discouraged that we're not paying attention to what is really happening. But I need you to pay attention to it. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Goals. How many goals have you set up for yourself when you gave up because it was too hard? How many times did you feel you weren't good enough because the journey seems tedious? I too felt this way, but then things changed. I realized I had to change how I think. I had to change who I was. I had to be relentless. I am Noel. I want to tell you about my book, Be Relentless. It teaches how to understand your roar, your design path, hitting your mark, and much more. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless today at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. motivationalbook.com is not just another book. It's a movement. So are you ready to be relentless? Hey, what's up, fam? To all my business owners out there, do you need to get your business out to more eyes and ears? Do you have a book that you want to get into the hands of other people? Well, here's your opportunity. The Pursuit of Passion podcast is looking to partner with you. We are offering advertising opportunities, so hit us up today. All serious inquiries can email us at podcast@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And remember, all things motivate.
All right, we're back. So my question is for you. At this moment in time, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit still where you are? Are you going to keep doing the same things that you're doing right now? Because as long as you keep doing those same things that you're doing right now, you're headed towards defeat. You're headed toward the losses. And I want you to move into the person you're destined to be. I want you to be able to move into the person that you're purposed to be. Because like I told you, life is going to keep going. But the key is, what are you going to do with this life that's handed to you? What are you going to do with this deck that's handed to you? You love to play, those that love to play cards, you understand. You can turn a losing hand into a winning hand, but it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. A lot of times we feel like that life is kicking out behind, but let me tell you this. A lot of times it's self-inflicted things that we're doing. Some of the things that we're doing has been self-inflicted. We cause some of these things that we have done. But the key is we can change those things that we've been through. You have the opportunity to change the course of your life right now. You have the opportunity to make a better path for yourself. But it's up to you. And a lot of times, like I've been saying, we get discouraged and we sit there and we just mope. We sit there, we hold our head down. When we can keep our head up and keep going forward, does it feel good sometimes? No, it don't. After I failed that midterm, I kid you not, I felt so discouraged. But I had to pick myself back up. And like I said, I had to make adjustments because I realized what I was doing. I was the reason why I wasn't doing what I had to do to attain the goal that I wanted to attain. So the days are going to keep passing. The time is going to keep passing, but it's up to you to decide what you are going to do. So what I'm going to do, I got another friend this time. A few episodes ago, I had Will Smith. So now I'm going to add this other guy. Good guy I like to follow. And before I start, if it's any, I can't remember if I had any foul language in this clip, but I apologize for the language in advance. But I really wanted to share this clip with you all. So, all right, let's share it.
So how I fucking feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, got to figure it out. Made some mistakes. Life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point. I'm a life goes on type of guy.
So just like Kevin Hart said, we made the failures. We dropped the ball. It's been occasions where we dropped the ball. But the thing is, what are you going to do after that? I messed up, I get it. I failed the midterm, I get it. And I could have easily said, you know what? Ain't no point of me continuing on taking this class. And believe you me, in the past, I have been there. I've given up. I said, you know what? Forget it. Ain't no point of me keep trying. I failed this. I've been there. But what I've learned now, and that's why I have Be Relentless. That is a key thing for me, because that is a reminder for me that in all that I do, I have to be relentless. No matter if I take an L, no matter if I take a failure, I have to be relentless. I have to make the changes. I have to make the adjustments, because in order to be successful, you have to keep pushing, because time is going to keep going. Everything is going to keep going. Nothing is going to stop. So it's up to you to decide, what are you going to do? Are you going to let time pass you by, or are you going to keep going forward? Because no matter what, no matter if we're discouraged, no matter if we quit, no matter if we throw our hands up, no matter if we cry right now, no matter if we cry for days, the minutes are going to keep going. The seconds are going to keep going. The sun is going to go up. The sun is going to go down. Time is going to keep passing us by. And you don't want to wait till 2 and 3 years from now and look back and see, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. You don't have to accept defeat. There's always obstacles. There's always solutions for those obstacles. But it's up to you to do the research. It's up to you to do the studying. It's up to you to do the reading. It's up to you to want to make those changes. The choice is yours, regardless of what anybody says. You know, I'm big on this. We spend so much time worrying about haters. So regardless of what anybody has to say, no matter what the people on the sideline are saying about you, whether they feel like they can do something better than you or whatever, you're doing it. They're on the sideline because they're doing nothing. So why are you going to let people on the sideline discourage you? Why are you going to let people on the sideline make you quit? Why are you going to let the opposition on the sideline stop you from attaining the things that you want to do? The resistance is doing nothing but speaking words. Why are you going to let those simple words stop you when you got more powerful things that you could be doing besides these words? You have movement. You have power in your words. You have to pull it out of you, though. You have to come to that point. You know what? This happened, but I can do X, Y, and Z and do a cause and effect and cause this to happen. I can make these changes right here. You have the power to make the changes. But again, it is up to you. It is up to you to decide what you want to do. It's up to you to decide today, what are you going to do?
Hey, what's up, fam? Yo, check this out. If you need music for your next album, your podcast, or maybe even your next video, you know, your YouTube or whatever, I need you to check out my bro, Toma Beats. Hit him up today so he can set you up with dope music like what you hear in the background now. He also is the producer of the music you hear in the background for seasons 1 and 2 of Pursuit of Passion podcast. So check him out today on Instagram, Toma_Beats. That's TOMA_Beats. Or you can look him up on Facebook, Toma Beats. All right, let him know K Noel sent you. All right.
Again, at the end of the day, it's all up to you on what you want to do, what you decide to do. So, with that being said, this is the end of this episode. And I just want you to get it in your mind right now that you are destined to win. You are not destined to lose. You are put on this earth to thrive in your purpose. You are put on this earth to win, to succeed. But it's up to you this day to make the decision, to make the change. That is why I started those 60-second videos, 60-second motivation. Don't worry, they're coming back soon. Because reason for those 60-second motivation is because you have, in 60 seconds, you can make a clear change that can change the entire road that you want, that can change your life in a way that you never imagined. But it's up to you. So again, I told you at the beginning of this episode, and I'm telling you again, join my texting community. Text Relentless to 404-962-0730. Also, for my Spotify listeners, Spotify is starting to add a new tool where they have video. So now, if you don't want to watch it on YouTube, you can actually watch it from Spotify. So if you're listening, you can watch me now too as well. So, hey, we're making the best of this. I got a survey, got a question for y'all. So I want you all to answer this question. Interact with me a little bit. That's the purpose of that texting community too. So, we could chit chat a little bit, and I could send you some motivational things. And again, let you know what's going on with me, the things that I got coming up ahead. I got something that me and some friends of mine, we're dropping something before the year is out. So you have to stay tuned. All right. So with that being said, you already know the drill. I am Noel, your relentless motivator. You all have a great evening, a great morning, a great day, whatever time of the day it is. You leave no days left behind. You make the best of it. And at the end of the day, you be relentless.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Pursuit of Passion podcast with Noel. Make sure to visit our website at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com to purchase books by Noel and Relentless Wear. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Both handler names are RelentlessMG1. And also check us out on Facebook at Relentless Motivational Group. Also, join the Relentless Texting Community today by texting Relentless to 404-962-0730. Be sure to subscribe now to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with Noel to catch a new episode every Thursday. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rating. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a ton of other podcast platforms. If you would like to look us up on Anchor, that would be anchor.fm/The Pursuit of Passion. If you would like to send a donation, you can do so on our website or on our Anchor page. Last but not least, always remember that all things motivate.